It's just like the Summer Wells. The timing would have had to been so perfect for them to grab two babies. Two babies, not one, but two. I don't know. Two-car garage with an extra garage in the back. A fireplace, laundry room, a bar, a recreation room. More than enough space for a family. On a beautiful winter's day. At least it started out beautiful. There were two little boys home alone with their mom and dad. The boys are Orrin and Orson West. Their adoptive parents, Jacqueline and Trazelle West. The story goes that Jacqueline was busy inside this home wrapping gifts. And the boys were with Trazelle outside on the back patio. They were allowed to play with the dog while he was bringing firewood into the house. Now I'm telling this story like it was told to us. For anybody who's going, yeah, no, that didn't happen. I know. But this is what they said. He's out there getting firewood from the big area next to his home that you saw in the video here. She's inside that beautiful home wrapping gifts, and there was nowhere for those kids to run around in that big old 4-bedroom house. So they had him outside on that back porch. Yeah. And he turns his back in some direction.
I love the layout of this house. I love it.
And the boys are gone without a trace.
This tour was this area right here that leads to the back patio.
That all happened on December 21st.
On the back patio. Well, there's this room.
2020.
Who has a similar layout. And this room she used for like a sitting area.
And the boys are still missing.
Let's look at some more pictures of their home, because yes, a lot of people are saying, 6 children in 3 bedrooms. Oh my God. But remember, the other kids were not there. According to them, the other kids were at their grandparents on a vacation, right? So there's only 2 kids in the house, and there are 2 parents in the house, and there are 3 bedrooms as well as bathrooms. Look at all the different places that the kids could have been supervised while the other parent was wrapping the gifts. I just find it very odd that they would choose to put 3- and 4-year-old children in a desert night. I'm just saying. I have edited the interview, what they're saying, and I've cross-referenced it with the security footage that was obtained by AV Watchmen United We Stand from the neighbor's home. And I want you guys to watch this. You're gonna see what they say, you're gonna see the footage, you're gonna see, and it is just like back to back to back. So suspicious. They are caught in a lie, in more than one lie, actually. Listen.
Do not let them go on the dirt in the backyard. We keep them close. So I was playing with chalk, and I came in the house, I saw them there. I went in the house, I came back out, I didn't see them now. I immediately went back in, asked my wife, did you see the boys? She said no, they should be outside playing with chalk. I said, well, I didn't see him, so I came back outside and I started searching my backyard. I searched the whole thing.
Right here, that's the gate that he said was open, and he was walking in and out of that gate, I guess, throwing firewood.
Oh, there he is right there.
There he is. You guys can see him walking there. What time is that at? Is that 16:13? Yeah, right now we're at 16:20.
He's still back there. You can see him still back there doing, I don't know what.
No, look, we're able to see him. We could have seen the kids too, bro. They were in the backyard. He's claiming that they vanished from the rear.
Right there at the 28 mark, the light in the front is not even on yet.
And we haven't seen no kids leave out that rear. Even if we did, we would have seen them come out to the front. Boom, the light just turned on now to the van. On the side of the van.
I would figure he would come out running, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Him and his wife, because on the 19th...
They would have been out there screaming and yelling.
But they said they searched the backyard. I haven't seen any heads running back and forth back here yet.
No one.
It's already been 15 minutes since he went in the house. He went in at like the 14 mark, right?
Yep.
So supposedly he ransacked the house and then ransacked the yard. But we haven't seen him ransack the yard at all.
I realized that I left the gate open and I panicked, came inside the house, searched the house, me and my wife. Once that hadn't pan out, I got in the van. I looked down the street, both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold, and I got in the van and I hit a bunch of corners.
So that's, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
There was a light. There was a light blinking on the van.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there you go.
There it is.
Side door opens.
Doors open.
He is in no rush.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna run to jump in your car to take off, why would you sit in from the passenger side? Like, you know how hard it is to, like, jump over the center console? Like, right? You're rushing? Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of...
Yeah, this hella suspect,
And,
bro.
but he never went walking down the street at all.
No, he didn't even
Nope.
walk to the front of the street to see if they're on the
He didn't go
front.
back into the rear to look for him. Nowhere.
You look behind the side of the car, like maybe they're on the other side of the car. Just,
Yeah.
you didn't sit from that side.
At the end of the road over here, it tees off to what, an open road, or is that the main road? When you go back like this way, from back like heading towards the road this way?
Yeah. So he left at 16:33 and he's back by
Look
16:38.
how fast he's coming back. He's punching it, bro. Look
Yeah,
at that.
yeah, he's moving.
Look at that. He's from that street to here in what was that, 3 seconds?
Yeah.
4 seconds?
He's back. Done.
I went down this street. I turned my light on. I searched. I called their names. Talked to a gentleman on the street on the other side over there. He didn't see them. So then I came home and I told my wife we need to call the cops. It's getting dark and I need help. We gotta get going. So I called the cops.
When you look at the timestamps on the surveillance footage, everything is sort of happening at around 4:30, 4:45. That's also the same time that Trazelle and Jacqueline say everything happened in terms of when they noticed the kids missing and when they called the police and everything like that. But then the officer says that they got a call at 5:45.
The 21st of December, we got a call to this location about 5:45 p.m.
At what time did you guys notice your kids went missing? And at what time were they reported missing to the police?
It's about, I think it was about 4:30, going on 5. It was getting dark, like I said. 5-ish. 5-ish. That's about it. That's when everything played out.
When did you guys call the police to report them missing?
After we searched
Yeah.
a little bit around here, it was dark, so we definitely we got worried.
Would you say it was maybe within an hour, a couple hours?
No, it was within minutes of us getting finished with our search.
Okay.
It was within minutes.
We just want to thank everyone in the community for all the support we've seen. We've felt so helpless, and seeing everybody out here really looking and helping out really means a lot.
So, tell us what happened the night the kids went missing.
Okay.
From our yard,
Okay. It was cold. I was gonna make a fire. There's a lot of wood in this area right here next to our house. I opened up the back gate. I'm throwing wood, bringing it inside the house. My wife's inside. She was actually wrapping gifts, so we thought it was a good idea that our youngest two go outside and play with chalk on the back patio. Do not let them go on the dirt in the backyard. We keep them close. So I was playing with chalk, and I came in the house. I saw them there. In one house, I came back out. I didn't see them now. I immediately went back in, asked my wife, did you see the boys? She said, no, they should be outside playing with chalk. I said, well, I didn't see them, so I came back outside and I started searching my backyard. I searched the whole thing. I realized that I left the gate open and I panicked, came inside the house, searched the house, me and my wife. Once that didn't pan out, I got in the van. I looked down the street, both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold, and I got in the van and I hit a bunch of corners. I went down this street. I turned my light on. I searched. I called their names. I talked to a gentleman on the street on the other side over there. He didn't see anyone. So then I came home and I told my wife we need to call the cops. It's getting dark and I need help. We gotta get going. So I called the cops. Cops came. First thing they did was tell us to stay in the house so they can get a hold of us. And they had us just sitting there, and we wanted to keep searching. But everybody came out in droves, and I wanted to thank you guys that night, but we couldn't go outside.
The cops told us the best are out here.
The best are out here searching, and we appreciate it, and nobody ever could tell, we could never talk to anybody, and that was the issue.
We just want to thank everybody.
We really want to thank you guys.
Please, if anybody has seen them, please call, let somebody know.
It called the cops. Call California the City Police Department. Call them and let them know what you've seen, if you see anything. Our boys, they are going to be rambunctious, okay? They are going to be here in this area. And I really would like to go in the houses, but it's not because I want to invade people's privacy. I just want to know if make sure. That's it. Because I don't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. If you got any questions.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say, this is the first time we're hearing from you guys, and I can't imagine what you guys are going through. I can't even fathom it. For you guys, for people who are thinking that there's some kind of foul play involved. We just spoke to the biological mother. She says she had a conversation with you guys, and that she thinks there's some kind of foul play involved. That she thinks you guys did something.
And that's understandable.
What's your response to that?
That's understandable. I would think the same thing.
Yep.
I mean, that's exactly the point. And if we can find our babies, then guess what? That's no. And that's all I want is to find our babies. That's it. And I talked to her this morning, and I really wanted to tell her that I am completely sorry because we were entrusted with her children, and they came to us, and they became our children, and we named them. And they are our children, and so we want them back. So please, if y'all could get back on what you guys are doing, we should be able to get a hold of somebody, but they took all of our tech, so they wanted to, I guess, just rule us out, which makes sense. That's part of the investigation. So that's pretty much it.
Have you guys, you talked to the police all last night?
Yes.
So you guys willfully gave them your
everything?
Technology,
yes.
The car?
Yes.
How did they get a search warrant? Did you guys?
I don't see why they got one, but they got one.
Yeah,
we would have let them take anything. We would have told them take everything. We let them come in and search with us. We asked them to come do that.
What did they take?
Just tech. And that's it. Like our phones.
From the house, though, did they?
Should have been out here the first day. Not right now.
I guess, should I answer that? Or?
Answer it to us, yeah.
Okay. So, okay, and I guess, I don't even know.
I see. Yeah, we seriously felt like we needed to be out here. We did. Again, we were told the best are out here looking already, just to stay put. They have more questions. And there was literally a cop with us the whole time in there.
He had sitting down. We would ask, can we go help? They had to sit down.
Said nope.
He said, no, we got the best out there.
So
we
it's
need
not,
you guys here in case we have more questions.
I don't want you guys thinking we didn't try. We actually looked
tried.
before we called the police.
Yes.
And I imagine the mind-boggling part is the search for information. What happened? Where are they?
Yes.
Et cetera, et cetera.
And
and just so we are able to present the information correctly, at what time did you guys notice your kids went missing, and at what time were they reported missing to the police?
It's about, I think it was about 4:30, going on 5. It was getting dark, like I said.
5-ish.
5-ish. That's about it. That's when everything played out.
And then when did you guys call the police to report them missing?
After we searched
a
little bit around here, it was dark, so we definitely we got worried.
Would you say it was maybe within an hour, a couple hours?
No, it was within minutes of us getting finished with our search.
Okay.
It was within minutes.
Okay.
I'm done.
What do you guys want people at home to understand about this situation? For them, you know, even speaking about what you guys are feeling is difficult. What do you want them at home to understand about this whole situation?
We're going through it. It's difficult. I mean, everybody's making their own their own conclusions. They don't know anything. We're not sure like everything. We're not sure. We said what we knew, and if anybody has seen them or anything, please call the police department.
Would you be willing to provide pictures, or do you have any?
I have older pictures. All my newest were on my phone.
Okay, that's fine.
A lot of people are speaking of this as, you know, after the math, past tense. I want to talk about your kids in present tense. What kind of boys are these? Tell us about the boys.
Very playful, very rambunctious, and they do love to wrestle. They do love to kind of get rough with each other.
Kids.
They're kids. Of course, they would love to go out, but so during the pandemic, we wasn't trying to go, you know, out here. And so we stayed inside.
Did you guys ever go out and search?
Yes, we did. We searched before we called the cops. That's what we were saying.
What time did they come up missing?
They came missing right before it got dark. And then we called. I searched the property. I even drove around this neighborhood right here. I even talked to a gentleman on that side, one of those streets over there. I said, "Did you see some little black kids?"
Did you go that way looking for them?
That's the way I was gonna come. But when I came back home, I decided to call the cops because it was dark. They couldn't have got away that fast.
And why did it take 2 people to go in the house and leave 2 kids out here by themselves? It should have been 1 parent going in and 1 parent right here watching the child, not 2 parents going in the house and leaving 2 little kids out here by themselves for 10 minutes.
No, they were in the backyard, and the back gate was open.
Out the backyard.
And the back gate was open, and I was getting wood from this lot here.
So you guys been unresponsible and left the gate open, left some little kids outside with the gate open.
All right. Sorry, you guys were talking about your boys who you're, you know.
Doesn't make no sense.
I understand. For a mother's intuition, I know you were saying, and we'll get your names after this, but you were saying how you feel like they're in this area. Do you feel the same way? And what is the intuition? What is the sense you get? What do you think happened to your boys? Do you think someone took them? Do you think they're lost? Do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely know they're not walking around. They're not that kind. They do not just roam around. You know, these patches. They definitely, I think, definitely would have been picked up or something.
That was my assumption.
Have they ever taken off of the yard before?
No.
They've never taken off?
No.
You guys are new to Cal City, right?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been living here?
Just 3 months.
Ready to create a website quickly and easily? Bluehost Website Builder helps you do just that, and then some. Build a WordPress.
crazy because y'all say y'all came out looking for the kids and y'all got neighbors that say y'all ain't even came out looking for no kids.
The neighbors weren't out here.
We were looking.
We were looking.
I'm just saying, bro, it's crazy, bro. I got kids of my own.
Where do you live?
Them little boys that y'all raising, them is my biological family.
I understand you, brother.
I don't leave kids outside,
and I understand.
I have 9 kids. I have 9 kids.
There's outside in the backyard that I was watching.
Leave my kids unattended. Not even for a minute.
Like, you sit here.
We get that. We get it.
They're in the backyard.
We feel it.
You don't even look like you worried,
But you said the gate.
I've been going through it all day.
Y'all know y'all finna go inside the house, right?
Yeah.
Y'all are foster parents, right?
No,
okay,
we're
well,
adopted
y'all adopted them,
Yeah,
right?
they are
Okay,
children.
shut the gate. Go in the house. Why did it take both of y'all to go in the house and leave them outside by themselves?
I understand.
And y'all know the gate was open.
Why haven't y'all been out with the people around this neighborhood looking with the kids?
Because we already told on camera.
I didn't see y'all on no cameras last night. I didn't even see y'all out here praying with them people. Them people was out to take care of my nephew. Not supposed to happen.
I understand.
Y'all was supposed to take care of my nephew.
I understand.
If anybody's watching at home who knows anything, or if somebody who has these kids, if they're watching, what is your message to them?
The message has always been, as soon as possible, call the California City Police Department, and please bring our babies home. And that's that.
That's one of the reasons why we actually didn't want to do this.
This is the reason why. Because we were under orders to stay in the house and stay because they're going to need to contact us, and we cannot go outside, and that was the issue. We were under orders by the cops to stay home in the house and let the professionals look.
But you just said that they were your children. If they were your children, regardless of what somebody told you, wouldn't you want to go look for them?
Well, we have cops actually posted in the front door right there.
How cold it is at night?
I totally understand.
If you guys actually have that question, you should ask the police officer.
The situation, but do you see how it seems that the kids was left unattended? You guys went in the house and then the kids disappeared. How did they disappear?
Exactly, and that's the way we try to figure out.
It doesn't make sense. How did they disappear? How did they go out? You guys had the house supervised already, and my question is, why were they the only 2 children out? Where were the rest of the kids?
The rest of the kids went with grandma.
With who?
They left. They went on vacation.
So they didn't?
No, because they're too young. We didn't. We watched them, and it turns out that happened.
How did the
They're older. Just really quickly before we forget, first and last name, spelling of both for both of you guys.
Excuse me, say that again.
Just first and last name.
Spelling of who or what?
Or just your first and last name.
Our names.
Trazelle West is Trezell West.
Okay, and for you?
JACQUELINE.
I'm sorry, one more time?
JACQUELINE.
Okay. West?
Yes.
Okay, guys, we'll let you go.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
No.
She probably want to feel bad, but she probably know he gonna look. He knows.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for staying on the live. But we're about to find out his actions and what he did. Hey, can you guys see pretty good or what? Hit 1 if you guys can see. Let me turn this up real quick. Got you. Let me read through your comments real quick. Okay.
December 21st.
All right, so he's going back to the 21st. You know what? Let me turn that off. Ignore phone calls.
4/16/30 is when the kids got lost.
Hey, is that what Ricky's in here? Okay, so this good? It's good?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we are going to watch the video from the 21st of December, And this is going to be his actions on that day. Okay, I'm ready, bro.
Alright, so it's 4:30 right now. This is when he reports his kids missing. That's his house. That's his truck right there, his van that was parked in front of the house. So,
hey, you think, is there any way, bro, not to bug? Is there any way we can hit the light? All right, so he's gonna turn, probably off, no? What do you think? Is that good?
yeah, you can see it.
Okay, all right, let's do it, guys. Okay, so this is at 4:30, like he's saying.
Maybe these little lights are giving away.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Go like that. Dark?
Yeah, you wanna black out or what?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good?
Okay, all right, guys, so he got to turn the lights off real quick, that way you can see a little bit better.
Alright, so this is the time he's gonna report his kids missing. So it's 4:31. He's gonna come out right now. You'll see him come out. He should be coming out in a second now.
Okay, so what we're looking at, guys, is here. See that van? So he's gonna come in outside any moment now to to call.
Well, he's gonna look for his kids apparently, but you're gonna see how he does it and what he does. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There you go. So the light came on. You see it?
Which, in the front?
Yeah, the front little light. He opened this front side door. You see the door open?
Okay, the door's open to the van. Yep.
Yeah, you see it?
Yep.
So he's gonna hop in his van right now.
Hey, can you guys see this video? Hit 1 if you can see it pretty good.
Okay, so he turns his van on, bro.
Okay.
So apparently he's looking for his kid, but it takes him about a minute just to sit in his van and turn his car on, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And he didn't even look in the front yard, nowhere on the sides, you seen it.
Nothing.
He didn't come up the street. So he hops in his van. Look at. I don't think he's going in a speed where you're searching for somebody. You're going pretty fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You made that turn right there. You're not looking for nobody. You know what I mean?
Okay, where's he going?
He makes that turn, right?
That right here by his house?
I mean, you gotta figure your kids are missing. You don't know which direction they went, right?
Right.
So he takes off that direction for I don't know what reason, looking for his kids. But we got lights, Christmas lights on this side. We got a big open lot. He's got his fence line right here. He didn't even come out to look behind his fence line.
He didn't do none of that shit.
None of that shit. Your kid missing. Why would you jump in your car?
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Yeah, of course.
Correct.
You guys just seen that, right, guys? So he walks out. He freaking gets in the van. He doesn't even come to look in this area here.
No neighbors.
He's not running down the street, freaking looking this way. He's not running that way.
He sits in the car.
He sits in the car. He gets in, starts it up, warms it up for a little bit, and then he just casually drives out.
So about 4 minutes, he's gone. So let me fast forward.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate you doing this.
So we go about.
All right, guys. So this is a neighbor, man. This dude's awesome. He has it on.
So
wait, I see the van is just there right now.
So this is 35.
Who's this? What's this?
It's just a shadow. It looks like a car, but it's not. It's just a shadow right there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
that's a shadow, bro?
Yeah, bro. I know it looks like a car, but it's not.
Okay, so
you see him back there? He's driving back there.
That's him. That's him. So he's in the field right now, driving.
These are little streets back here, but the field starts like about
a
little higher than that. Maybe,
yeah,
but it's still residential right there where he's living.
Okay, so that was him that just came from right here.
Yeah, but He's on the street, two, 3 streets
over.
You see him coming?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See him? Bam.
Yeah.
See that car? Headlights. So
Okay, so there he is again.
He came back. That was about 4 or 5 minutes. He was gone.
He was gone 4 to 5 minutes. As you guys see, even on the timestamp as well, he was only gone for maybe 4 to 5 minutes. Boom, there he is.
So he comes, opens the door, gets out, goes in front of his house, and just stands there, bro. You know what I mean? You see him?
Yeah.
You see him? He's just standing there. He's not looking for no kid.
Yeah, he's not.
So he's standing there. He'll stand.
He's behind the tree right now, right?
Yeah, he's behind that tree where you thought it was a car, because it was like a shadow.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just standing there, bro.
Look, so this freaking lame he's not looking for no kids, bro.
Now he's walking back. He's not looking for nobody. You seen him, he didn't come this way. He didn't look on that fence.
No.
And you could see his backyard.
Yeah.
If anybody walks in that backyard, you would have seen shadows. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So he's not even in his backyard looking for no kids.
None. What was that? I just see something.
Yeah, it was a dog.
Oh, okay,
a dog. So if you see the dog again?
Yeah, you can see the dog.
Yeah, so if it was a human, you would have seen it way better, bro.
Of course.
To see a little dog, you know?
Yeah.
So you would have seen somebody back there searching, looking, and he's got a big backyard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
shed, back shed behind it. You know what I mean?
So he's still right now. Is he on the phone right now, or?
So what happens is he pretty much stands there right in front of his house for about another 5 to 6 minutes when the cops pulled up. So at this point, I believe he already called the cops.
Okay.
Assuming from the reaction time and the arrival time of the police, you know?
Right. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys for doing that. Spread the word, let other people know that we are alive, and by doing that, click the thumbs up. Hey, so the neighbor, this is a good dude right here, man. He just gave me access to come in here and look at this video surveillance that he has from his house. This guy is a piece of shit, you know? You can tell.
I mean,
he's not looking for.
If he came this way towards my house,
yeah,
the first place he would look is right here, bro.
He's not acting like someone looking for their child, bro.
You would have seen him come up the street, go to your neighbor's van,
yeah, right away, bro. Running. Panicking,
bro. He's not panicking.
No, he's not panicking, bro. Yeah, this guy's not panicking.
I watched this video like so many times, and I try to like break it down. You know what I mean? So the next interesting part is that pretty much he's gonna stand in front of his house, see the dog walking around in the back. You could see nobody's back there. It's just the dog.
Yeah.
So the cops are gonna pull up soon.
Okay.
And you'll see what he does next, which is freaking crazy. I still can't believe it. So let me fast forward.
Oh, he's gonna do something right now?
I mean, I wasn't gonna fast forward, so you could see that he doesn't come towards this area, but I'm pretty sure you could tell already that he's not coming.
Yeah, he's not. I see lights coming from the rear.
That's just a neighbor
passing
by or something.
All right.
He's as a neighbor passing by. So he's pretty much still right there. His wife, him, they do not come out, you know?
Right. I will see Joe Dirt.
Doesn't come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boom. Something just turned on.
Okay, so this is, what time is this? 4:48 already.
4:48, okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It was 4:33 when he hopped in his car and took off the first time or something like that.
Right. And he was gone for like 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 or 5 minutes.
Right.
He was gone.
Right. And now we're waiting for the cops to pull up now.
Yeah, so we're about to wait for the cops to pull up and watch what he does when they pull up.
All right, so we're to watch the cops are going to be pulling up right now, and he obviously he did something that we're going to see right now. So that's 449, 1649. Yeah, 449. Okay, so now we got. I see.
So
what was that?
I went a little too much forward, so I reversed again. So he still hasn't come out.
He's still behind. All right, guys. So he's still behind this tree right here.
Just chilling, waiting for the cops.
Just waiting for the cops, right? He didn't put the call, and then while he's on the phone, he's not looking. He's just chilling.
Yeah. That's already 7 minutes. They still haven't showed up. Plus, minus.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, he's not looking for these kids at all. He hasn't even came from behind that tree.
Yeah.
And like the neighbor was saying, you could see through this fence. Like we just seen the dog walk right here.
That's
his backyard, right? We just seen the dog. Haven't seen no kids at all.
If any kid came out, I would have caught it on my camera too before this. You know what I mean? So
that's what I was gonna ask you. Like
we could go back. So he stated that to the police that his statement was because they came and they took my DVR. The FBI has this recording. So he's told the cops that on the 19th, 2 days before that, all 6 kids, husband, wife, they all went to Bakersfield Christmas shopping. So on the 19th, and this is early, he said 11 a.m. So I look, and 4 kids only sit in the car, husband and wife. Those 2 little kids on the 19th didn't even sit in that car.
And this was on the 19th?
This was on the 19th.
Hey, did you guys just hear that?
I could go back.
Hey, if you guys heard that, press 1. Did you just hear what he said?
And okay, so I could go back and show you the 19th too, and you could count how many heads come out.
Okay, see, so he's telling me that he could go back to the 19th, right?
Now the cops are pulling up. It's already 16:52.
So 4:52 now, right?
See him right there?
Right. Okay, here comes the cops.
First officer pulling up to the scene. So look.
Yeah, the feds, the FBI has it.
He's gonna look at him. He kind of hesitated, then he went. I don't know if you did figure.
I've seen that.
Then his wife hesitated. So now he goes and he tells the cops, and that's his wife walking in the back, telling them, "You might want to put your camera just a little back so you can see it."
Is that good? That should be good on.
Yeah. So he tells the cops that, hey, my 2 and 3 year old or 3 and 4 year old is missing, right? So the cop takes off. It's her walking back. Or him, I don't know, but they're not looking.
They're not looking, bro.
They're not looking.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not looking. You don't have no kids missing, bro.
No.
So he goes and he's hopping back in his truck. Okay.
Right.
This is what I call him playing the little movie part. You know what I mean? He's setting up the stage pretty much.
He's setting it up, right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I'm searching too. I'm doing this. So he hops back in his car when the cop pulls up, right? But he was just standing around before that.
Doing
so
nothing.
He comes out the same way how he pulled in. Came out the same. Look what he does. What is he doing, bro? Look what he does.
Exact same.
Look what he does. Makes that same freaking right turn,
exact same right turn again.
Why would you go
in the exact same direction again?
Right?
Yeah. Hi. Hello. This doesn't make. This is crazy, bro. Where's this cop going? He's going.
He's searching. He's searching. He's frantically searching. You could tell he's searching.
Yeah, no.
You could tell.
You could tell the difference.
Yeah, you could tell the difference right away because someone's searching and someone not searching. You know what I mean?
Yep. So you guys seen this? He stood here. He was gone for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, but he stood here for what? 8?
Yeah, something like that.
8, 9 minutes. standing here waiting for the cops. He wasn't searching at all. Is that the cop again coming back, or?
Another officer. So another officer pulls up, parks in the front, and he's gonna go hit the whole backyard now.
He pretty much never let the kids come out and play. Never. They were. So this is the 19th. The cops went to Bakersfield.
Okay, so this is the 19th of December, guys, and he claimed that all of them took off and went Christmas shopping on the 19th. But on this video here, it's going to show that those two little boys never went.
You must not go there, Sam. But I thought a king could do whatever he wants. Take any territory. While others search for freedom.
Who said that? J.E. Pox? Those kids have been missing since October? Where do you get that from?
Everything you see exists together in intelligent balance.
Exactly. There should be some store cameras as well. Okay, so this is December 19th.
11:32 a.m.
11:32 a.m. This is a window here, huh?
Yeah, that's the side window of their house.
That one, it's open right now?
No.
You have the morning report.
Take a stand. Two giraffes were caught naked. The birds from the beach. The birds are sitting before in the morning, unlike birds.
I appreciate you guys all tuning in. So, if you are just now tuning in, we are at the neighbor's house to where the boys came up missing, and he has video surveillance from his house showing some shady stuff going on with.
Look, he comes out. You see him coming out? Comes, opens that side door again. So if you notice, he doesn't have neighbors on both sides, just two neighbors in the front, and he blocks his front door entrance with that van. All tinted windows, creepy freaking van, you know what I mean? And
all the windows.
Yeah, and he never goes that way and sits in the car. It's always, so he opens the door like that, and then you'll see the kids from that little crack right there, from this little part right here. You'll see the kids jumping in the van right now.
How many kids does he have all together?
So he has two of his own, I believe. Two adopted, which were the ones that are missing, and two fosters.
So 6 altogether?
I believe so.
And we're only going to see 4 come out right now.
Correct. So there it goes. That's one, I believe. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And 4.
And the wife.
And the wife. So he just kind of sort of rushed them in. Did you see that?
Quick, ran them in there.
He rushed them in there quick. So 4 kids only got in the van to go Christmas shopping.
I could go back again if you want to see.
Yeah, can we do it one more time? All right, guys, so let's look at this one more time.
The fourth one comes out with the wife, you know what I mean? So you can see the wife and the fourth one coming out.
Right.
Because you can see her kind of like guiding her, like walking.
Wow, this is something else, man. And on my last video I just uploaded earlier, I was telling people that what's done in the dark, it's going to come to the light, bro. This shows a lot, bro. His story doesn't add up.
Did he show you the shadows beyond the northern border?
I mean, you're not gonna leave a 3 and a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old
by themselves.
And go to Bakersfield, right? Christmas shopping.
Yeah,
there's no way. You can't leave none of his kids at home. They're all
underage,
toddlers.
right?
All
Yeah,
little dudes. You can see them, you know.
Bro, his body language, just on this, the way he's just like
marched them.
He marched them.
And usually, like,
bro,
when you let your kids out your house to sit in the car, what do? They run around. You gotta beg them and yell at them, try to get them in the car. You know what I mean? Right. They're not sitting in that car right away. This was like he was waiting by the door, like quick, bam, bam, bam,
quick.
Like
told them, get out there, get in, sit down, shut up. I bet you. If he's a controlling type of freaking dude, look, check it out.
So that's him coming out again, side door.
So he goes out there, he opens up that side door. Now they're all getting in through the passenger door, right?
Yeah.
So what, the sliding door don't open or something, or?
He opens the sliding door, so they get in from the sliding door. You can't really see it.
All right.
Because it's a sliding door, and he has his door open too, so.
See this? I wonder if he knows that you got this camera over here, bro.
I mean, he's thinking maybe if I open my door like that, he won't see it, but I'm pretty sure he can see it.
Like, what if he knows that you got that camera here, and that's the reason why he opened up that door?
Yeah, that's why he did it. That's why his windows are tinted. That's why he parks his van like that, so the neighbors across won't see it. You know what I mean? He may be thinking, oh, his camera won't catch all that, you know, all the way over there.
Yeah. That's what he's thinking, right?
You know that guy's too far from me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And here we go. So. Okay, here comes the first one.
You see it?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
And that's the fourth one.
And here's the fourth one. Boom, that's it.
That's it. And the wife.
That is it, guys.
Dude had 6 kids. Where's the other 2, bro? On the 19th.
And this was the 19th.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers
We don't know. Somebody says, so how long have they actually been missing for?
Who knows?
We don't know, man.
I mean,
but we know what we just seen right now. We've seen 4 kids and his wife come out. And now she's going back in, huh?
The laundry smells more amazing than ever.
Honey, isn't that the dog now?
Hey, me towel, sweet towel. There's more getting said, plus oxygen for Febreze odor remover in every flavor. Yay, seriously, insane. Love the scent of gay flavor.
Hey, bro, like this don't have like a little, like a SD card or nothing like that. Yeah? Do you make like maybe, you know, try to download it or something?
see, if you download it, it just takes forever, bro.
Does it?
Take you like 2 hours, 3 hours, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's gonna be here forever, but
this is good then, bro.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah? What time is good for you, bro?
Morning time, like around now I go to work, you know, so.
Alright. Oh, in the morning I can't in the morning. I gotta be at court, bro.
Back, sitting in the car. If you notice, he didn't even go on the driver's side, open the door. He went in from that side too.
So, he didn't even walk around the van to get into the driver's seat. He climbed across the seats.
Just so he could avoid cameras on the other side, you know what I mean?
Just to avoid the camera that's watching him now.
And see that.
And there's one over here too, I think.
There's a bunch of cameras across the street from him pointed at his house, but you can't see nothing because he blocks it with his van. This is the only camera that you could see something with, you know what I mean?
Was that him? He just opened that door?
Yeah, he just opened that door. I don't know what he did. And tried to do something out of it.
Yeah, and there they go. All the windows are blacked out. Look at that. Remember, that's the type of van we were warned about when we were kids.
Yeah.
It's true, bro.
Crazy, man. against the road.
And why does he always go out that way?
Weird. Let me go check his mail.
Yeah, this guy's lying, guys. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. It's almost like he's purposely not coming this way, bro. Even the night when the so-called came up missing, he didn't come this way. He went that way. That's a trip, bro. That's gonna be it, huh?
That's it. And then he comes back.
Oh, you got him when he comes back too?
I haven't even watched it, to be honest. I'm sure he's gonna come back. We'll see it right now. I haven't even.
And this is gonna be what, hours later? Because they went all the way to Bakersfield.
Right there, he's back already.
Where? How long were they gone for?
Okay, look, the door's open. I got a perfect timing. 3:45. How do you go to Bakersfield and come back that quick?
Oh, wait a minute. What time did they leave?
11:30.
11:30 they left.
That's 2:45.
There was one?
Was that the wife though? I think that was the wife.
Oh no, that was the wife, yeah.
That was the wife. Went to open the door. You see kids aren't coming out, walking around, waiting. They're waiting.
They're like kids usually do.
Yeah.
Kids usually, you open the door, they're ready to get out. Yeah. They're ready to get out.
He's waiting for the mom to open the door before he can let the kids. And if you're that careful, I mean, shit, how'd you get your kids missing? You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
You don't even let them come out the car like that? So he's still waiting. What do you do?
Wow.
Oh, the car passed it already, no?
Maybe.
Yeah, right. They already on the way.
Okay, so Bakersfield, what's it take to get from here to Bakersfield? About what?
45 an hour.
45 minutes an hour.
65 miles.
And then them going shopping, Christmas shopping, right? So they leave at 11:50, give or take, right? They'll get there by almost 1 o'clock, right?
So he left 11:30. I'm guessing in a van. It'll take you an hour to get there. 1:30 he got there.
Okay. And then they shot for what? 10 minutes or something, and then took off. Yeah,
that shit does not add up.
It doesn't add up. It's true though. I mean, think about it. This don't. Yeah. Yeah, I know, guys. Yeah, so the feds, right? That got this video. The feds, yeah.
They came and took my DVR, bro.
So the feds came in and got the DVR, and I mean, they did. Thankfully, this guy was here, and he has his surveillance cameras up. Because we wouldn't be watching this now. Okay, so wonder what presents. I just seen a message they bought for the two boys. I heard, I don't know if this is a fact though, but supposedly there was only like one present under the tree.
There was a few. I kind of peeked out the window.
For both of those boys only.
Oh, for both the boys. Though.
With their names on it. It was one and then one. That's what Matt was telling me. See, look, somebody else said that too. I heard there was only one gift for each of them.
Yeah.
All right, so right now we're waiting to see when they pull up again, which should be any moment now. It takes about, give or take, 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic, to get from here to Bakersfield. And so they get to Bakersfield, they might have shopped for just a few minutes, and then got right back in the van and came right back. And because that's it, they got back at, what, 5?
No, it's 3:40.
Oh, 3, yeah, okay.
3:40, so.
Here they are. 3:40 and they left at 11:30. I thought it was like 11:48 or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, if they even went to a store. I'm sure, the cops are they asked them already where they went. So here they are.
Hey, there. Come here.
Yeah, no, I heard that same thing, that they weren't. Okay, doors open. Boom, I think that was the wife.
Hey. You owe me an apology.
Okay, so that was the wife. We don't know where they went shopping, but okay, now we got the driver's door opening. There he is.
Checking your mail again. Really? Didn't he check his mail? When was that when he checked his mail?
I think that was the other one.
That was the day before. No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think.
Or when he was leaving, well, maybe.
So I haven't seen no kids get out. Dude, that's not. You know how kids are, bro. Yeah. You get home, they're ready to jump out. Did you ever see these boys, bro?
Never. So you see how he brings them out and takes them back in?
Yeah.
Never lets them play in the front yard.
Did you ever see these two boys, though?
I haven't seen nobody. I haven't even seen him.
What was that? Sounds like a... Is it a big crazy one or what? Or is it the little one that I see?
Which one?
Yeah, the boy?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, so what do we have here?
One, oh, that was the wife again.
Was that the wife? What is going on? I didn't even notice if maybe she had anything in her hands, like a present or something went shopping for her. Where are the kids at? They didn't come back with any kids. I wonder if that's when they dropped the kids off, supposedly, like with the grandparent.
Did they?
Yeah, that's what Matt was telling me. That the kids got dropped off with the grandparent. That's going to be it, huh?
Get Ro up here. Come on, baby. Yeah, Brenda D. How would somebody know that the kids were going out? That's the whole thing. It's just like the Summer Wells. The timing would have had to been so perfect for them to grab two babies, not one, but two. I don't know. I don't think it is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Ro's in the house. I can't let Ro come with no introduction, y'all, but I suck at introductions. All I know is that Ro is one of the sweetest, strongest people I have ever met. She is family to the boys, and she has been boots on the ground the entire time. Through all the backlash or whatever came her way, she kept a gentle, peaceful spirit for these boys. So that's all I know, and it's a beautiful thing. But Crenshaw, if you would please introduce Ro and just tell everybody a little something. Bring her on.
I mean, I don't have enough to say about Ro, but then she inspires me from the day that I met her to be a nicer person, to be a more caring individual, to be someone who is always positive, even when everything is negative around you. She's not only she's just like a ray of light for everyone around her. I don't know how I would get through half of the things that we've had to deal with this case without having her to, to lean on with this. And she's just so inspiring in so many ways. She's became my family at this point, and so many other people. And I'm just so glad, at least with all of this we've had to go through, and no matter what happens, that I've met such a beautiful soul in her. So yeah, that's
Beautiful.
real.
Beautiful. That is real. It really is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Ro's in the house. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, everybody. I've been watching a little bit, and first I want to thank Q Corlock for having this live with all the YouTubers that's been on this case since day one, and I thank you all in the chat and everybody who's been supporting the boys. Sincere and classic. Orrin and Orson. I say Orrin and Orson because that's what the adoptive parents, named them, and that's what was put out when they became missing. And so I'm always say Orrin and Orson, but we know them as Sincere and Classic. But and I want to thank Crenshaw. Thank you for them kind words, and you've been by my side. Almost every day, whether we see each other out here doing what we do or whether we're talking in our chat, researching. And I thank you and the group for doing what you guys are doing behind the scene, because it's a lot, man. And my family and the other Ball family, I'm pretty sure that they appreciate you all for going hard for the boys, just like how me and my family appreciate you guys. It's been tough, thank you, John Q and AV, for everything, and all the YouTubers out there doing their thing. It's been tough, you know what I mean? And it's been a journey. It's been, an emotional roller coaster ride, and, just sleepless nights, and always thinking, trying to balance, what's going on with the boys to, what's going on in life, period. And, trying to stay humble and positive and keeping our hopes alive. We've heard the good and the bad. So, it's a lot that, that has been against us. And, right now, I want to clear up a few things. The tip line, BPD they're the lead investigators of the case now. So just call that tip line, the 661, the 322-4040. That's the best, number to call if you guys are going to even call a tip line. Cal City, I had people tell me that they're not taking no tips and this and that. So we don't want you guys to waste your time going that route. Just call the BPD. And then, it's been...
Bro, what's that number again? Let me see. Is that the one I got on this?
Yeah, so the 70, the Cal City number, I in my opinion, I say don't call them because they're not... I had people call them, a few months ago after the BPD took lead, and they said that the way they responded to them, and just it wasn't. They didn't want to take. They're not taking the tips no more. They're going to tell you to call BPD or whatever, So that's one thing. And then it's been 8 months. You know what I mean? We finally got the right people involved. So about the EquiSearch, you know what I mean? So, they denied the help at the time. BPD denied the help at the time, but they didn't shut it down as in, they're not gonna accept it. But the one of the parents from the Bakersfield 3, one of the mothers, because it's three families, 3 of their kids went missing. 2 of them were found. Their remains was found. One of them are still missing. So that mother reached out to, EquiSearch before, probably around the time or before we did or whatever, or before Duty Ron had him on their live or whatever. So, thanks to them, the Bakersfield 3, one of the mothers, she got them to come out here. If you guys really want to really get a confirmation of what was said, go to Duty Ron's live that he did Friday. And I don't know the timestamp, but he says it, on there. But because of them and the Kern River right now, it's low. So this is so that's That's why they're coming out there here for them. But then, I believe on duty. I haven't really seen it, but I believe on duty Ron's live. He stated that that something about the boys or whatever. So yeah, they're gonna, but they can only fly the drones. You get what I'm saying? So which is amazing, because I mean this is the best help that we had to come to Bakersfield for the boys, because they have the equipment. You know what I mean? So, me personally, how I feel about the corruption, we all know it's corruption, somewhere in the CPS and whatever. But I'm gonna put my pride aside, because I don't want to mess up anything for the boys. You feel me? Like seriously. And, and I would ask everybody to do the same, especially when it comes to, because let's just let EquiSearch do their part. You know what I mean? Let's see what they come up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. And then with Desiree Thompson, her mom's name is Cherie Smith, and then it's Desiree Thompson. And so, we know that we're behind the scenes trying to help her at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Because her daughter's been missing out of Cal City for almost 10 years now. You know what I mean? And just imagine what she goes through 10 years living this. It's killing us 8 months. So I can imagine 10 years of this, you know what I mean? Like
no answers,
no help. And I'm pretty sure she felt alone, felt like she still has hope, you know what I mean? And it's just hearing her story and just everything of how strong that woman is. It's like it only tells me to help and others to help, and reach out and do what we can. So yeah, we would love for EquiSearch to come and help her in Cal City, because if they come and help her, they're gonna find a lot of stuff. You feel me? A lot of dead bodies out there, because that's just the place that you don't know what you're gonna find. But and then it happened in Cal City, so that the boys missing in Cal City. So just to have her bring them out there, but they haven't confirmed that yet. You know what I mean? So it's not confirmed that they're coming out here for Desiree, but we would love for that to happen for Cherie. So
might find a connection.
Yeah. But then like with the EquiSearch, Duty Ron's been pushing. He talked to the lieutenant, and they knew he was coming out for the Bakersfield 3 because whatever. So like he said something about the boys, and the lieutenant said, okay, they could come out and use the drones. You feel me? If that's all we could use, hey, let's use it. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna still be working behind the scenes with the girls, the ladies that's been helping, and I don't want to mess this up for the boys, because this is the best thing that's happened in 8 months for us. You know what I mean? So I just ask everybody to just do what you do. Continue to spread the word and awareness, and continue to do your research and look into whatever you guys are doing. I can't tell y'all what to do. You guys are doing great, whatever. Let's just, really
keep it up.
Keep it up. Let EquiSearch do their part when they come out here. And I'm going to just say this. Nobody's going to know when they're out here. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I refuse to let anybody mess up what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
they like to be off the radar too.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want all this show, you know what I mean? They don't want all that, and it's cool. I agree with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all I ask. Is that when let's just let them do their job. You know what I mean? And and listening to the interview room, the Chris and all the guys that was on there about the interview.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Crazy, right?
That's some real talk right there. And if they see it, and they barely got on this case, it shouldn't take a rocket science to know that these adoptive parents are responsible for my little cousins being missing. You get what I'm saying? Whatever they did, and then just looking at the video right now that you guys are playing, look how dark it is. You get what I'm saying? Look how dark it is. And then even a neighbor said that he was sitting outside. You get what I'm saying? And he didn't see nothing. So
it's just desert. It's pitch black at night.
But he didn't see nobody walk up to the house and take the kids. he would have said
Yeah, I
that.
don't.
So,
Yeah, I don't
all
think that.
that somebody walked up and they didn't find footprints, they didn't find, you get what I'm saying,
Right.
no tracks.
Right.
I mean, common
Right.
sense is okay, they Cal City did what they did out there. They searched, they took pictures, no tracks, no footprints, no chalk, no nothing. So you get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's just common
Right.
sense, like, but people are gonna have their opinions, which everybody has their
Man,
right to
yeah,
their
and
opinion,
it's crazy.
And then the San Jose tip, Crenshaw went out there. I went out there with her. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Believe me, we went through some crazy stuff out there. Poor Crenshaw. I feel sorry for her, but she's a soldier. She
Yeah.
don't give up, and
For
I
sure.
respect her. And that's why I deal with Crenshaw a lot because just the what we have grown to become. As in her being by our side and
Yeah.
things like that. And she's a
Mhm.
soldier, and she's really be investigating. Like she's gonna be a private investigator by the end of this. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
I mean, I just respect Crenshaw, and and then there's other tips that were that came to us that every tip that came to us, we went and checked out. We went, you know what I mean? Every tip.
There's not a door I haven't knocked on.
Yeah. So it's like we're doing our part, and there's only so much we could do because we're not the law enforcement. We can't look at a surveillance camera. We can't, but we can let them know what tip and all that. So, we
Right.
do our part in sending them the information. Now, we just have to trust that they do their part. You know what I mean? So, I
Right.
mean, it's a lot, y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all like this. I mean, behind the scenes, I mean, this case is not going cold. I'm going to tell you that now. It's not going cold.
Beautiful.
As long as I'm breathing, as long as the girls that are helping us breathe in, and I mean, we're gonna keep going until we get answers, until we find the boys, until we get
Yes.
justice, and until whoever involved is held accountable.
Kids missing just sickens my mood. Now I got an attitude. You think I won't battle fool? I will slap the fuck out of you. Maybe I am a radical. Charged up with a matador. You don't love the kids, why do you got them for? I tell the truth, how they got out the door. These cases I can't ignore. You damn right I want your face on the floor. We lacking info pimping, I'ma need more. See, it's the truth that we want. You supposed to love your kid, the truth is you don't. Somebody bring them parents up to the front. Them kids been missing for months. Damn right I'm mad, pimp, I done had enough. Oh, my business, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I might just tear this shit up. Now we got Summer, we got Orson, we got Orrin. Like the parents, they don't care. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? All of the YouTubers pursuing, they do more than what you doing. Now how the fuck you gonna influence? Your reputation done been ruined. Why they taking these kids? So sick of this shit. Why they taking these kids? So sick of this shit. Remember that kid scared they left in the car. Sydney Dill, she had a bum for a father, and it was hot as Nevada. Just break the window, but he wouldn't even bother. He making kids, now that's really a problem. What about that fella Kawan? The lady picked him up was a mom. Now Kawan was a friend with a son. I can't believe what they done. They found his body in the sugar cane field. Now his parents gotta shed some real tears. This ain't how the fuck we supposed to live. If you got a kid, show them that you love them. Cause they leaving on the door, protect them. Gotta keep them covered. Cause there's some evil motherfuckers plotting, waiting just to touch them. Don't you think this shit is nuts? They taking kids out by the dozen. It's so many living in your city limits. If you think that they offended, that mean you think this again. It only take a single minute. Evaluate the way you live. This was a blessing you was given. It's gonna hit you different if your child just end up missing. Why they taking these kids? I'm sick of this shit. Why they taking these kids? I'm so sick of this shit. Why they taking these kids? I'm so sick of this shit.
I brought my creativity to YouTube in May of 2021. And the slideshow that you've seen it highlights every case that I've touched, every story I've tried to tell and shine a light on. That is not me gloating. That is me saying, why the hell is the list so big? Now, all of that didn't happen in 2021. Those are just all the stories I shined my light on because they caught my attention. They moved my heart. But why do I have a year's worth of stories in only 7 months? And a to-do list a mile long. If only I had more months in the year. It's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. I didn't set out to make a true crime channel, and I don't intend to become that. It's just that this channel is about things that I admire, things I represent, things that I wish that more people at least knew about. That was the whole and only concept. And in doing that, I guess even I've had to realize, and I knew I was true crime, but I guess I'm a lot more true crime than I realized. So it dominates the channel. But it's not the only thing you have seen or will see here. I won't say that. But you will see it, and a lot of it. And I don't share it for fun and entertainment. I don't. That might be what the fair use says, but I don't share it for entertainment purposes only. I don't want to get emotional. And this is not about me. It's about what this channel has made me truly realize. You know, the world is hurting. And people need help. So, of December, we're going to dry our eyes and we're going to use our voices. And I would like to share with you, reshare with you, as many of the stories as I can that I have shared during this year. I pray that in the coming year, these families will have justice and peace. And to help them find it, I only ask that you click that button that says share. If you care about these people, do what you can to help them. That's all I'm doing. So look out for it. All month long, every single day. We started with Echo Lloyd, and I don't know what the next will be. I'll pull from my playlist and I'll pull from my heart. One last shot at it in 2021. Maybe even get justice. Well, that's all I got. I'll see you in the comments and every day in December.